Okay, so I'm live, and this is just to do a video, and I'll just have it up for later. But I'm going. Here we go. Already mumbling. Going through the record store day list. I've looked at it before. Now I'm going to make some choices. I usually go through and just pick the ones I'm interested in, so it just narrows it down to that. Then I start looking at, is it an exclusive? Which should mean it's only going to come out on record store day, but we've seen them come out later, right? Like a different, just a black vinyl version of something. But there are some that do not come out after record store day, and that's it. So that's how I usually do it first. I'll go through the list, and then I'll look at it and go, okay, is it something I really want, whatever, and I'll go from there. Look at a lot of these labels I don't know, so that's what I have to find out too. So this might not be my final list at the end of it all, but at least I'm going to go through it. There's a couple of these bands I've checked out and that I've never heard of before, but anyway, so I'm going to bring up the list over here so I can share it with you. And in case you don't know, you can go to, and sorry, I'm just at the tail end of a cold. That's why I didn't do any videos last week, because this cold is just crazy. So I cough a little bit, trying to keep it clean. But let's see. I'm trying to see what I look like here. It's weird because when I show you guys these things, I can't scroll here. I have to literally go off the screen and do it. So I'm assuming this is scrolling. Yes, it's scrolling. So, okay, cool. All right, so you literally go to recordstoreday.com and you can click to view the list right here. Right there. And once you do that, you can, two different things. If you want to do a PDF, you can do that. And then that's where you can print it out. So it's about 10 pages. You can do front to back and save yourself some paper and ink. Well, not ink, but paper. And you can do web. And web's kind of cool because once you click on web, you have these, you can click on it and actually get more information about the release and pictures. Some of them don't have pictures, but some do. So that's how it works. So I'm going to go ahead. Here. All right. So the first one I see on here is artist 100 Gex, and I don't know who these guys are, so that's not going to be one for me. My list is different than the online list, but anyway, I think I listened to him and it wasn't something I was into. Usually record store day, I'm not out to look for new bands. I mean, if I hear something, I'll check it out, but other than that, yeah. So the 1975, that's, I know some younger kids, some of the Taylor Swift fans were into the 1975, but I was not. 10,000 Maniacs, I've kind of recent interest in 10,000 Maniacs, but nothing here. This, what is this one? Playing Favorites. It's a 2 LP. They're making 1,800 of them. It's a record store day first, so that means you're probably going to see it again. We recorded before an adoring crowd, and so this is 2014. And I'm assuming, is this the lineup with, was it Natalie Merchant? Not Natalie. Yeah. Was it Natalie Merchant? Yeah. Is she in this 6-piece band? I don't. Mary Ramsey. So not seeing Natalie Merchant. So that's interesting. I guess I don't know what happened with that band. I don't know much about it. So hello to whoever's watching. I'm just going through record store day here and just going through my picks. So I don't think I'll be interested in this one. Not sure where I stand with 10,000 Maniacs. Really haven't given them a lot of time. I do like Natalie Merchant's Tiger Lily. I did enjoy that. I listened to that last year. Enjoyed that album. Let's see. Then you have 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne, Not My Style of Music, Ace Tone, nope, Acid King, Cannonball Adderley. This is a record store day first, so I probably won't because I'll probably see this again. So I probably won't get that Cannonball one. And there's like 2 albums that go together here. Now I don't know if they're doing something different with this as far as a variant or something. Don't know, but these are 2 LP sets. There's one, him in 69 and him in 72. So it'll be interesting. I like Cannonball. I have a couple of his albums, but or just maybe one, something else. But I don't think so. I don't think I'll be doing the Cannonball thing. All right, Air. Not sure who that is. Monty Alexander, nope. Lily Allen. She was interesting in the beginning. She had some stuff, but she kind of faded out for me. This is a limited run, regional focus, so that means it's not going to be everywhere. It's going to be in a certain area they think it's going to sell the best. It's not me. Is this an EP or something? What is this? LP picture disc. I'm not into picture discs, so I wouldn't even probably get that anyway. So I don't think that would be happening. Let's see. Next one here is the Amboy Dukes. Not familiar. America. No, not really a bit America fan. Kind of like A Horse with No Name, but don't think I'll be picking them up. And if there's anything you guys see that you know about or like here, just let me know as we go along. Let's see. Amorphous. Don't know. Apocalyptica. Nope. Ashniko. Asking Alexandria. At the Drive-In. At the Gates. A Tease. Average White Band. I mean, I like Pick Up the Pieces, but I don't think I'll be picking up this album. Chet Baker, Jack Sheldon. I like some Chet Baker stuff. I have about 3 or 4 of his albums, but one thing I noticed when I bought I have 2, or is it 1 album with Chet Baker and Art Pepper. It was Playboys, but it was also something else besides Playboys, but I couldn't tell the difference between the horns. Now, I don't know if that's something you learn later. It's like a distinct voice. When you start learning jazz more, you can start picking things out. So I couldn't tell the difference between like Chet Baker and Art Pepper. So I don't think I'll be getting this because I can't tell the difference between the trumpets. So I don't know. Sort of annoying to me. Kind of annoying, but yeah, whatever. Let's see. So I don't think I'll be grabbing that one. Man, it's cold. I don't know if you guys have gotten this cold, but geez. This thing does not let up. I picked it up last Monday after the Super Bowl, the date after the Super Bowl, and man, this thing's just still in my face. So that's why I did no videos last week. Anyway, so Chet Baker, I won't be getting Band X, Bear Jr., Bebop Deluxe. This is like what is this? Is this a regular Futurama? I've heard of this, with some sessions also taking place, recorded first 2 months in 75. So I've heard of this, but I'm not really that familiar with it, so I won't be picking that up. Let's see. There it is. Trying to avoid the cough, but let's see. So you have the Beatles. Now this is the 3-inch record. So you can get the turntable, little mini turntable with 4 3-inch records. So that's how they get you. So, or if you already have, they've released previous Beatles little mini record players in the past, and I guess you can play these on that. And there's 3 available, but to get 4, I guess you have to get the turntable. So what is the difference here? She loves you. I want to hold your hand. I saw her standing there. Can you flip these over too? I don't know if you can. These like regular records, I'm assuming. Let's see if there's a B-side to this. 3-inch record featuring She Loves You, one of the songs performed by the Beatles on Ed Sullivan in 1964, housed in an outer box with a picture sleeve and poster. Huh. So it's this. Interesting. So it's promoting their appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. I think that's the whole theme of it. I'll show you the record player here. I won't spend too much time on this. I know some people know this is just a novelty thing, but I think it even has a case. Right here. So it's the record player, and you have a little case for your records. So the 4 that it comes with, what is in this? So let's see. I Want to Hold Your Hand. That one you can buy single. Till There Was You. You can buy that single. She Loves You. You can buy that single. And I Saw Her Standing There. So that's the one. That's the one you can't get unless you buy this little record player here. It looks kind of cool. It's definitely a cool little novelty, but somebody's saying it could be around $250. I don't know if they have the prices on here or not. Don't see it. So that's interesting. Let's see. So Beatles, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about getting it just to hold on to it. I don't know what I would do with it, so I'm not sure. Elmer Bernstein, Airplane, the soundtrack score. So people were saying, hey, this is not, I don't remember songs being in Airplane. So I don't know what songs would be on a soundtrack. If there was an Airplane soundtrack, you can let me know. I'm live.
Hi.
Okay. So it's a score. So just be aware of that. So here's the latest creation. You can buy these. Where can you buy these?
Online.
Online. Where?
Etsy.
Etsy. So it's a dinosaur. And there's the head. And here's the tail. So you can buy it on Etsy. What's your store?
Stitches by Squash.
Stitches by Squash. So there you go. This was the first one, and I kept it. It's a squid. No,
It's an
octopus.
I don't even know.
I know. I corrected myself. So let's see. Travis Biggs. Who's Travis Biggs? Is that a rap guy? Nope. LP 2500. Multi-instrumentalist keyboard Travis Biggs. So, don't know. Black Breath. All right. Box set RSD exclusive. So anybody into Black Breath, you can get your all your Black Breath needs met here. No idea. Complete discography. Don't know who that is. Black Crows, Wanting and Waiting. So this is 7-inch vinyl. This is their new release coming out, right? So the Black Crows' first album in 15 years will be released on March 15th. For Record Store Day, the band is bringing a 7-inch containing the album's first single, Wanting and Waiting, and a previously unreleased song from the recording session. So there you go. If you're a Black Crows fan, that's one you might want to pick up. I might keep an eye on that one. Yeah, the first one on the sheet. Let's see, what else do we have here? Blessed Union of Souls, never got into them. Blur, nope. Body Snatchers, and there's Body Snatcher. Is this 2 different bands? The Body Snatchers. They just leave out the S on the second one here. I don't get it. Is there a Body Snatchers and a Body Snatcher? Are those two different bands? What's going on there? Don't know. Let's see. Boogie Down Productions. Get on down. Yeah. Not my style of music. Billy Bragg. Oh, no, hold on. The Bottle Rockets. The Brooklyn Slide 30th anniversary. David Bowie, Waiting in the Sky Before the Starman Came to Earth. I saw somebody talking about this. This could be interesting. Anybody has comments about any of this, let me know. I'm trying to kind of go back and forth here. The album is taken from the Trident Studios stereo tapes dated 15th December 71, which were created for the then provisional track listing of what would become the rise and fall of Ziggy Stardust. So you have some alternates here, I guess. The track listing for Waiting in the Sky Before it runs differently so it's different track running and features 4 songs that didn't make the album. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. Definitely like Ziggy Stardust. Where'd he go? I know, I'm looking right at it. Yeah, there we go. So there's 2 I'm interested in so far. You guys can let me know if there's anything you're interested in. Let's see. What else? Billy Bragg. Brother Jack McDuff. Jeff Buckley and Gary Lucas. Jeff Buckley and Gary Lucas. Oh, no. Buena Vista Social Club. Captain Beefheart. So I know somebody was interested in that one. I heard this is like if there's an accessible Beefheart album, somebody was saying this is the one. Still, he's an odd dude. I think I started this album, but I haven't finished it, so I don't have an opinion on it. It's a 2 LP set. It's a deluxe reissue from the 71 album, so you can check that out. Let's see, Sabrina Carpenter. Is that? Is that the girl that was on a TV show and now she's singing? Eric Carr from Kiss. I mean, come on. I don't know how much they're going to push this. Just crazy. And I think even the artwork was kind of crappy looking on this one. Yeah, it's weird. I don't get it. Deluxe edition. So they're really pushing this Eric Carr stuff. I don't know what the difference is. CD, deluxe edition, box set. Well, I guess there's a bunch in there. 2 LP, but it's a box set. I don't know. Guess for you Kiss fans, there you go. Casual, not familiar. Skip over here, see what we have. All right. Now we're on the second page here. The bidding, you see, Dwight Yoakam. Yeah, this one's interesting. I know a lot of people are really interested in this Dwight Yoakam. I have it under D, so I don't like how they did Dwight Yoakam over here now. Yeah, it's so different than. Oh no, it's under D. Okay. Yeah, it's a 4 LP. I don't know, because I know I like This Time, and I would probably maybe even buy it just for This Time, because I don't know if you can get This Time on. I haven't seen it on vinyl anywhere. I don't see any Dwight Yoakam. The Beginning and Then Some. Musicians debut out guitars, Cadillacs, etc., alongside with other successful 1980 releases with an exclusive full disc of rarity. It's a 4 CD. It's not an album? They don't have an album version of this on Record Store Day? Okay, so maybe, because I have This Time on CD. Oh, it's CD. I didn't realize that was a CD thing. What the hell are they doing a CD set on Record Store Day and not having the vinyl version of it? I don't know why my Siri's going off over there. Yeah, so I don't get that. So now I'm not interested in that. Because the one album I was mostly interested in, I already have. I bought it back. I can't remember if that was late 80s or early 90s, though, that this time came out. But, man, I really like that album. Chase Atlantic. What is this? Okay, no, not interested. Again, if it's just a band that I'm not familiar with, I'm just not even going to look at it right now. Alex Chilton, Eric Church. Alex Chilton, that country? Yeah, something. Okay. Gene Clark. So I'm assuming that's the Gene Clark, formerly of the Byrds and all that. Yeah, Byrds, and he had success as a solo artist, and so that's for you Gene Clark fans. This one I'll take a look at. Somebody's saying this is a really good concert here. Jimmy Cliff in concert, the best of Jimmy Cliff. So keep an eye out for that one. Recorded, so this is from 76. 10 track best of on exclusive 140 gram transparent red vinyl. Interesting. Includes reimagined versions of You Can't Get It If You Really Want. You Can Get It If You Really Want, Vietnam, Many Rivers to Cross, Fountain of Life, and a cover of Wild World by Cat Stevens. So yeah, I'll have to check that one out. It's reggae, so it'll help my reggae collection. Nat King Cole, live at the Blue Note, Chicago. Now, I know there's some Nat King Cole where he would, let's see, this is 53. This might be worth checking out. Before he became like the crooner guy, he was in jazz ensembles and things like that. So I wonder if there's any way to check this out. So, and there's 2 albums. Live at the Blue Note, Chicago. So there's a 2 LP set and a 2 CD set. So check that out. Be interesting. Let's see. Collective Soul. Nope. I mean, they're good, but just not a band I would ever probably put on. Cranberries. Nope. Jim Croce. No. I like the stuff, but I've been listening to it for so long, and I don't know. There's only so many Croce songs I liked. Robert Crumb and his Cheap Suit. Kuko? I don't know who that is. The Cure, The Top. I think that's a picture disc. Yeah. Daft Punk, The Dalai Lama, Damage, The Dandy Warhols, De La Soul, The Dead or Alive, The Pete Hammond remixes, The Dead Milkmen, Dead by Sunrise, Olivia Dean, Dean and Bruna, Death Cab for Cutie, Def Leppard, One Night Only. No, I don't really think I need to hear Joe Elliott's voice at this point live. Just don't think so. Let's see. Devin the Dude. Manu DeBongo. Not sure. Digits. Dio. Not a big fan of the Dio early stuff, but I do like the Elf stuff that he did. Dirty Heads. Dixie Dregs. Doctor Who. The Edge of Destruction. The Doors. And this is where you have to be careful. So they have an LP box. Can't talk. I'll get tired. Sorry, guys. LP box set. Live at. So they're putting it as a box set. That's interesting. The Doors. Stockholm. What did they say? 68. So some good prime Doors there. Rare live performances. Doing Mac the Knife. I don't know if I really want to hear the Doors doing Mac the Knife. It's a great sounding recording of a great performance during their 68 tour with Jefferson Starship. And they're bragging that it's a great sounding performance. So I'm interested because I know the one I got last year, and I knew going into the one last year that it was going to be somewhat rough, and it was, but I kind of enjoyed it. This they're doing a box set on. I wish we can get, I know people later put this out with the prices, so I don't know if we can find out what the prices are going to be or how they find that out. But I am going to check out the Doors. If any of you guys have seen any of this, familiar with what's going to be on the Doors or know any more information, that'd be cool to know. But yeah, the Doors I would be interested in. And there's a track list. 5 to 1, Love Street, Love Me 2 Times, When the Music's Over. Okay. A Little Game. So, okay. The Hill Dwellers, Light My Fire. The Unknown Soldier. A lot of cool songs. Okay. The End. Okay, so this is so it's a box set. So there's 6 or what? 3 albums in there. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Might be neat. Neato. Let's see. Doors. Carol Douglas. I know somebody was interested in the CD version of that too. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be. It's a 2 CD. The only concern they had was, is it going to be in like a digipack thing with a little cheap paper cardboard, case, and he wouldn't be interested in that. So wonder if they're going to do it nicely for Record Store Day. But the Doors, how many were there going to be? 8,000 of those, 6,000 of the record or the box sets. Carol Douglas, Lamont Dozier. This one's interesting because I want to get some Dr. John, so I am going to check this out. Gree Gumbo Ya Ya singles 1968 to 74. So how are they going to do this? Includes Dr. John's biggest chart hits, including all the A and B sides from the US and UK singles between 68 and 74, all A and B from UK between 68 and 70. Okay. Color vinyl, printed inner sleeve, and updated cover art. So this is vinyl, yeah, 2 LP set. Okay, good. There's like 6 songs on each side. Gree Gumbo Ya Ya. There's a 1 and 2. Okay, I don't know. I think I've heard him do Iko. Man of Words, Let the Good Times Roll. I don't see that. What was that big song he had? Was that later? It's interesting. So definitely want to get into some Dr. John. Maybe this will be a good gateway into him. Yeah, so let me write down Dr. John. Check that one out. All right. I don't know if anybody's commenting or just watching. Yeah, I'm just kind of recording this. I wanted to record me going through the Record Store Day thing. Just something really casual. If you have any comments, let me know. I'm keeping an eye out as I'm just kind of rolling through here. If there's any of these you know about, I'm just skipping through. Yeah, if I'm not familiar with them, I'm just kind of skipping right through them. Let's see. And I'm sure there's going to be some I go, oh, that's that guy or whatever. That happens all the time with me. All right. Ecomouse. Don't know. Electrifixion. Don't know. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Not really my kind of thing. The English Beat. I know some people are interested in that. Enslaved. Bill Evans. I'm not a big jazz piano guy. This is from 59. I know I need to give him more of a chance, but I don't know. Definitely like the drum leaders of jazz, those kind of ensembles. Those are my favorites. So, all right. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, English Beat, Enslaved, Billy, Everything But the Girl. Who was that? Don't know. Okay, I remember the band name, but XL Faces, the BBC. Yeah, this is another one too. That I'm going to keep an eye out for. Faces live at the BBC, second set of highlights. So this is the second set of highlights from the bands. So there's another one. I hate not having the first of whatever. And these just leftover scraps. Shake, Shudder, Shiver, Had Me a Real Good Time, Wicked Messenger, Side A. Yeah, okay, a friend of mine was talking about this too. Not real thrilled because he was saying they weren't really a jam band. And so why are there only 2 songs on? Yeah, there's a couple things that probably aren't going to work for me on this. I like the songs, but I don't know. I'm going to put a little question mark by that because I don't know if I'm really going to be interested in that. All right. Faces, Farm Dogs, Fetchin' Bones, Fetty Wap, Fields of the Nephilim, Filter. No, not really Filter guy. Fleet Foxes, Fleetwood Mac. Hey, what do we do when we've released rumors 100 times? We're going to put it out on a picture disc. So, no, that's not going to be making the list. Don't think so. All right. Flip Turn, Flying Burrito Brothers. Probably a band I do need to check out, but just haven't. So, there's some Foghat. Fool's Garden, Forbidden, Foxy Brown, Bob Frank, Frankie and the Witch Fingers. What the hell? What is this? I don't even know. '12th vinyl release. I don't know who these guys are. Don't know. Looks interesting. Almost looks like psychedelic. I don't know. Ace Frehley, nope. Fun Boy 3, Noel Gallagher's High, nope. Just not a Oasis fan. Gandalf, Garbage. I'm interested in Garbage, but haven't made a deep dive into them. Of course, you got to have your Jerry Garcia, and there's probably a Grateful Dead in here somewhere. Well, I guess we would have already seen it. Is there a Grateful Dead? Yep, there's a Grateful Dead down there. Kenny Garnett, Who Killed Al? So he's a jazz saxophone. When is this from? Perform. Other Path. Don't know. What is this from? I don't know. I can put a question mark by that one. By Kenny Garnett. And SVOY. Don't know what that is. Wish they'd give you more information on here when you're reading about it. What's the point of having a write-up and having just very, very basic information? Who Killed AI? Don't know. I'll check it out later. All right. George Lowell, Mick Geronimo, Lowell George, Mick Geronimo, Ghost Note, Freddie Gibbs, Bebo Gilberto, Golden Earring. I know they're a good band. I just haven't checked them out enough. Gorillaz, Cracker Island. Now you have a deluxe version. I think that was the last album they put out. Grateful Dead, Nightfall of Diamonds. GBI, Grohl. Oh boy, is this going to be one of those? Anthrax were recording their album 606, and the Foos were there rehearsing at the same time. Dave had popped in the studio. Okay, it's a Record Store Day exclusive. Is this going to be one of those? What is this? 7-inch vinyl. The regulator side A and then side B is etched. So it's one song. But is this going to be one of those that everybody's looking for? Don't know. I have to check that out. So it's a combination of Anthrax and Foo Fighters. Huh. Interesting. Anybody know about this? Don't know. Well, if you guys aren't putting comments in here, because I don't see anything in the comments. So I just want to make sure. Let me take a look here. Very casual night, just going through the list, seeing what's up. Like I said, if you guys have any what do you call it, ideas about some of these or anything you're interested in, let me know. There I am. Ah, there I can see myself. All right. Okay, so we're good. I don't see any comments in there, so good. I'm not missing anything if you guys are. I know it's late, so. All right, so that's interesting, I guess, kind of. I don't know. Groove Armada. Jeez. Groovy Ghoulies. Vince Guaraldi. Another kind of Charlie Brown soundtrack. Interesting. A lot of piano-led stuff, so that's not exactly my go-to as far as jazz, piano-based jazz. Harmonia, George Harrison. Yeah, these are picture discs of Electronic Sound and Wonderwall. Electronic Sound was him goofing off of that new equipment that was hanging out there in Apple Studios and making weird music. I think did he rip somebody off at this? Somebody was working with him and he didn't give him credit. I don't know. Something like that. So this I see in the record store all the time. I never picked it up, and it's a picture disc. I really am not into picture discs unless it's. I haven't really seen one I go, I got to have that picture disc just to put it up. This hasn't happened. And in Wonderwall, I know a lot of people. Mazzy, this is his favorite. I think it's his favorite Harrison album, or he likes Wonderwall. I don't know, because I can't think he would like this more than All Things Must Pass, but you never know. Let's see. John Hartford, Walter Hawkins. Released in 1975. Not familiar. Hunter Hayes. Don't know who that is. Sounds like a contestant on a game show. Don't know. Demos. All right. Moving on. Where are we at with this list? We're starting with Kristen Hirsch. It's a little different. Sorry, I'm looking at my list here because it's a little bit different than what's here. So, okay, there we go. Kristen Hirsch. Yeah, not familiar. Him. Is that somebody related to her? Bad joke. I'll be here all night, folks. The Hives. Haven't gotten into the Hives. Earl Hooker, Hoovery. Horace and Andy and Sly and Robbie. All right. Horse the Band. Howlin' Wolf. That's probably going to have to be what label is this? Southern Echoes. Don't know, but I love some Howlin' Wolf. I got to listen to more blues. I haven't listened to blues in a while. I'm slacking. But I like the Howlin' Wolf. I don't have chat turned off, do I? Okay, just want to make sure. It's just weird that like nobody's commented. Somebody put just a hello in there so I know. you can at least hear me or chat. Just wanted to make sure I'm not missing anything, or I didn't click something I wasn't supposed to. It's just weird. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure. Put a little chat in there. I'll know. Well, actually, I'm kind of logged in over here, so I'm going to say hello to myself. There it goes. Okay, so I know it's working. So you guys are just chilling. That's cool. All right, so this Howlin' Wolf, this concert is notable in that it formed part of the famous American Folk Blues Tour, a touring music festival. So I'm going to check it out, but I need to know what this Southern Echoes is. But I do like it. Howlin' Wolf's one of my favorites. Could be my favorite. The Who, Holly Humberstone, Ian Hunter. I know some people are interested in that. Iggy and the Stooges. I got one album by them. I do like it, so I need to check out more Iggy. Chris Isaacs. Somebody was saying this is a good one. Beyond the Sun, the complete collection. There's some good stuff on here, so check that out. Is that Howlin' a exclusive? It is an exclusive. Chris Isaac. Is Chris Isaac an exclusive? It is an exclusive. Elton John, Caribou. Just not one of my favorite Elton John albums. Bitch is Back is definitely not. You're So Static. See, I don't like that song. Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. That's the highlight of the album for me right there. So side C has Pinball Wizard and just doesn't look very good. Even the titles don't sound very appealing. So not my favorite Elton era. I love Elton, but I'm not afraid to call out the albums that just were not up to par. Jucifer, Noah Kane, what's his name? Hey, Victor, what's going on? How are you? I've not heard from you in a while. Good to see you. Let's see. Anything you're interested? Are you doing record store day or anything? I guess I could do this too. There we go. I always forget to click on it. Hello, Vincent. How are you? Good to see you. Just going through the record store day list, just casually. If there's anything you know about these or you're interested in, just pop it in there. That'll be good to know. Don't know where I am. Okay. So this list ends with Lady Tron. Okay. All right. Let me King Wiz Khalifa. Nope. King Black Acid. Yeah, the Bowie looks. Yeah, I definitely checked the Bowie here. I got the print out and I'm making little notes on it. And Bowie is definitely one. I like the fact that, I don't know if I like the fact, but it's just interesting that they're going to rearrange the track list. But I don't know if they're going to have different takes. I know there's some songs that weren't put on there that they're going to have on there. So that's kind of cool. So that makes it interesting. John Lennon, Mind Games, EP Black, Mind Games, EP Color. It's a first. Not really interested. Like John Lennon, but I don't know if this is worth getting. As a teaser to the forthcoming Ultimate Edition anniversary release. So it's going to kind of go with that. So they're going to stretch this out as much as possible. So, Lettuce. What did I say this ends with? Ladytron. Okay. Jenny Lewis. Little Peep. Little Richard. Right now. Huh. Don't know much about, I mean, you know the hits of Little Richard, but I don't know much about his other albums. I think this was like one that was released or recorded in the 70s, released in the US in 73, and then in France in 75. 73, he went to Muscle Shores and recorded an album's worth of material on the hill of his success. I don't know much about this album. It's an interesting picture of him, too. Almost looks like Sly from Sly and the Family Stone and not Little Richard there. In the distance, the DSOTM Floyd is in April. In April is a month. What are we? It's a Floyd, Pink Floyd you're talking about? What are you talking about here, Victor? Let me know. Not really sure what you're talking about. Did I miss something over here? Is it on the list? Are you talking about Record Store Day or something about Pink Floyd? Because you're talking about April. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Little Richard. Over here. Okay. G Love and Special Sauce, Lovejoy, Mad Child, Malfunction, and Jesse Malin. Let's see, take it back to the top. Shelley Maine, Stephen Marley, Briston Maroney, Billy Martin. Not sure how to pronounce that. Quintet. Not sure. Christian McBride, Roger McGuinn, Chris Hillman, and Marty Stewart. A Sweetheart of the Rodeo 50th Anniversary Live. So for you Sweetheart of the Rodeo fans, that was a Birds album, going more for a country flair live version. So that could be something you guys are interested in. It's a Record Store Day first, so you don't exactly have to rush to get it because it'll probably be out again. Tom McLean, Meat Puppets. Well, thanks for hitting the like buttons, guys. That's cool. Thank you. Meat Puppets, Metro Boomin. Okay, there you go. So you give me some more info here. April 2nd, April 2 record, Pink Floyd, Clear with Laser, Dark Side of the Moon. Interesting. Oh, Dark Side of the Moon. Duh. All right, I see it now. It's late. That's all I can say. I don't know how I missed that. In the distance, the Dark Side of the Moon Floyd, April West. Okay, I'll have to see what they're doing here. Didn't they just do something last year with the Live Dark, and I picked that up? What else are they doing here? Clear Vinyl Laser. Wow. Interesting. Meat Puppets, Memphis Slim, Sunny Boy. Ooh. The reissued 1963 Blues Festival. Ooh, that looks good. I like Memphis Slim, like Sonny Boy Williamson, and Matt Murphy. Not that familiar with Matt Murphy. What is that going to be on Red Lightning Records? See, I don't know who that is. I wish there was a little more quality control on Record Store Day, so I wouldn't have to worry about checking out these labels. They should just have good stuff coming out. Metro Boomin presents Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Turntable with... Is this another one of those little mini record players? Yeah, it's a Spider-Verse soundtrack. Turntable with Spider-Man 3. Yes, it's a little. It sounds like a mini player also. Just like the Beatles. Beatles sounds kind of cool, but if it's $250, that's oof, big price tag. Charles Mingus, that could be good. Reincarnations. Rare Mingus tracks unavailable on vinyl for decades, reassembled as a standalone album, a sequel to Incarnations. Interesting. Exclusive release. Very cool. Might have to check that one out. All right. Mini records, been in Japan. Yeah. I don't know. It's whatever. It's a novelty thing, right? The Beatles Ed Sullivan thing's kind of interesting to me. It's kind of neat. Let's see. Mingus, Moneybag Yo. The Monkeys, the Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys for you monkey fans. Like the big hits of the Monkeys for me. Never really dove much deeper. And Nino More. The Moss, Motley Crue, Motorhead, Mr. Big, Mudhoney, MXM2. So no more on there. So Nas, Kate Nash, Willie Nelson, and various artists. Long story short, Willie Nelson's Live at the Hollywood Bowl Volume. Oh, this is Volume 2. So now they're putting out Volume 2. There we go. It's an exclusive. Yeah. You bastards. Because that and Phases and Stages look interesting. What are they doing here? What are the songs? What's missing from the first one? Boy, okay. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, the Crosley Beatles, they had a Let It Be one, and I think a Yellow Submarine, and it sold pretty quick in the store here near Clearwater. But it was a full. You're talking about the Crosley, so the portable suitcase thing. They did okay. They're sold out. There's one kind of lingering for a little while, and then it finally sold. Okay, so yeah, the Willie Nelson Phases and Stages, definitely that's where he was really doing that's right near Shotgun Willie. So if you like Shotgun Willie, yeah, this is a good one. Check this one out. Nico, Nightmares on Wax, Knocked from North Mississippi All Stars, Notorious B.I.G., Dolores O'Riordan, OMD, Orchestra Maneuvers in the Dark, The Other Side, Paper Kites, Paramore, and the Paramore is the Ambassadors. So are they doing something funky here? I don't know. It's not like, I don't know if they're equivalent to Taylor Swift. So I know Taylor Swift thing is like huge because they'll do an exclusive and people go nuts over those. Pearl Jam, Dark Matter. Not a big Pearl Jam fan after their second album, really. There's Pearl Jam. To the top. Lee Scratch Perry and the Upsetters. Joe Pesci. Little Joe sure can sing. There you go. When was this recorded? That's a pretty young Joe Pesci. from 1968. Huh. It was like a crooner thing. Little Jimmy Scott, Billie Holiday influences, and you know what? We really do hear echoes of the. Huh. I don't know. You know, I'm kind of interested to see what that sounds like. Not a complete serious interest, but I just want to see what that sounds like. Maisie Peters. PD, Pigs. All right, awesome. Dave Pike, Pixies, PM Dawn, Poppy, Prince Buster, Prince, Public Enemy, Pucho and his Latin Soul Brothers. It's interesting. Queen, new. Queen Latifah. Rain Parade, Ramones. Yeah, some 75 demos on there for you Ramones fans. Placements, The Residents, BB Rexa, Chappelle Roan, Ferocious, The Rolling Stones. Why are they putting this one out? Exclusive release, Rolling Stones. Celebrates 60 years since the original release. The Rolling Stones UK edition is being released in a special bespoke package exclusively for Record Store Day. The remarkable groundbreaking album. I don't know what this bespoke package is. Little by Little, I'm a King Bee, Carol, Route 66. Oh, I might take a look at that. Write that down on my list. Rasta stuff is big down here. Where are you, Victor? I forgot where you were. I know you've told me before. It's just I'm bad at that, so just remind me. Rolling Stones live at Racket. It's a first, so this looks like it might be the recording of the videos that we see now because it's promoting the Hackney Diamond stuff, so that's what that is. Sonny Rollins. That looks interesting too. Is it summer already for you guys? Yeah, I live in Florida, so it's almost like always summer, but we did have a nice rainy, wet, cold weekend, so I enjoyed that. Okay. So, but New Zealand, interesting. Kind of knew that, didn't I? I knew you were from there, Victor. Just it's been a while. Let's see. It's a Sonny Rollins, Freedom Weaver tour recording. 1959. That looks interesting. Then you have the Linda Ronstadt stuff. Where'd I go? Oh. And I heard these aren't like the greatest of albums. 73, 77. These are like the albums. that you can get. Well, what? 4 LP box set. The first album, Don't Cry, celebrated the 50th anniversary. Don't Cry Now, Prisoner in Disguise. The only one I know is like decent that I know of is the Hasten Down the Wind, because that was that Warren Zevon song. So pass on that. Royal Flush, Todd Rundgren, not a fan. Bobby Rush, Blind Boys of Alabama. Pharoah Sanders. I haven't really checked Pharoah out. It's like, don't have an opinion on him yet. Gil Scott Heron, Screaming Trees, Seven Dusk, Duncan Sheik, Pauly Shore, and the Crusties. What's going on here? What are they doing with this? Nancy Sinatra. How does that grab you? Susie and the Banshees, Sisters of Mercy, Sleater Kinney, Slits, Slum Village, Snarky Puppy, Soft Cell, Sun Looks, and Sonic Youth. Okay. All right. Sparks, is that Sparks? Like the weird band Sparks that Canadian Stud Muffin is into here? Let's see. Spoon-filled Hybrid, SRC, Marvis, Staples, Ringo Starr. Of course, he has to have an EP. It's Record Store Day. Stars, Joe Strummer and the Mescaleros. Interesting. I really just need to check him out a little bit more. I liked him with The Clash, but Sun Ra, there's a couple. Everybody says there's so much Sun Ra out there. I don't know, and I really haven't checked out some Sun Ra. So just another one I need to get into. Check out Talking Heads Live, Art Tatum, Corey Taylor, Team Sleep, Television, Tesla, Sister Rosetta Tharpe. That could be a good one too. That lady can play guitar. 2 LP Record Store Day first, so I might pass that because might see it later. Should do Hound Dog on there. Don't know. Yeah, that could be good. Thin Lizzy live at Hammersmith. Yeah, that's right around. Some friend was telling me that's right around Jailbreak. Check that one out. Is that a first? So My Life with the Thrill Kill Cole, Tinted Windows, Tom Tom Club, Tragically Hip, Canadian band, I believe. Trash Can Sinatra's T-Rex. Another dude I need to check out too. U2. Nah. UB40. Ultravox. MCs, Unwritten Law. Various artists. Black Girl Soundtrack. What was that one? FFRR Sampler, Heated Garage, Rough Guide to Hoodoo Blues. Jazz Dispensary, they do one just about every record store day. DJ Coco, House of Whatever, Lost in Translation. Somebody's saying something about that. One guy was like, isn't that hard to get? And then somebody was saying no, and I don't know. I remember what was going on with Lost in Translation, if that was a hard one to get a hold of. Like the movie, though. I saw it for the first time last year. Covers from The City of Angels. Don't know. Murder Was the Case soundtrack. Pete. Pale Shades of Grey, heavy psychedelic ballads. Penrose Showcase Volume 2. I'm saying 4. Are we getting to the end here? Yes. Some more very artists. Psych France, The Power of the Heart, Rockabilly Heroes, Studio One Rude Boy. Soul Jazz Records presents. Soul Jazz Records presents. Various artists. South Park, the 25th anniversary concert. Huh. Interesting. So they're silly songs or whatever they do live. All right. Various artists. Let's see. Spawn, the album. That's an exclusive. Spawn usually does pretty good. Where were we? Spawn, Top Shelf, 1988. What is that? Big Daddy Kane, Jungle Brothers, Black Sheep. I guess it's not something I'd be interested in. Westbound Records, Wicked, Defying Gravity, and then you have Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, The Genuine Imitation Life Gazette. What is this? Marked a wild, unexpected, utterly satisfying departure for Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, inspired by and dropped in by the wake of classic psych pop vocal albums like Sgt. Pepper. I'm almost in, I think I just need to check out what this is. Just to see, it could be really bad or it could be really interesting and cool with their harmonies and everything. Just check that out to see what that, and it's an exclusive, so American Crucifixion. Huh. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm still getting over that cold. Top Shelf Spawning. Where was it? Hey, Frankie Valli, where are you? There you go. Tom Verlaine, The Verlaines, Volvoid, Steve Lacy, Summer Walker, Wall of Voodoo, Wallows, The Weeknd. That thing's 3 LP. Is that the Weeknd? Be a good one, but the Weeknd's albums are always so freaking expensive. Like I wouldn't mind getting into him, but one of his albums is always like $40 to $45 for an album, and it's just like, why? Wilco, probably won't be interested in that one. Kim Wilde, Lainey Wilson, Ann Wilson, and Trip Sitter. Like Ann Wilson, that might be a fun one to check out. Remy Wolf, Stephen Wilson, Witchfinder General, Remy Wolf, Bernie Worrell, The Yardbirds, Psycho Daisies, the complete B-sides. 5 Live Yardbirds exclusive. Huh. I think I have like a bad copy of that. I need to check that out. I didn't see this one before. That, and it's exclusive. So what are they? Yardbirds sounds cool. What are they doing with this? 5 Live Yardbirds, 19th first album, contains some of Eric Clapton's earliest recordings. It was recorded at the legendary Marquee Club in London. Lineup features Eric Clapton. We know all that. Deluxe package includes color vinyl and OBI side spine and printed inner sleeve. I like this album. Yeah, I might need to grab this one. Didn't see that one before. Oh, so here it is. Okay, so why do they have Dwight Yoakam listed twice? I saw it earlier, and it's just the. So could you guys name the albums? Would that kill you to name the freaking albums? Is this it? Okay, here we go. Guitar Cadillacs, etc., etc. Hillbilly Deluxe. Buenas noches from a lonely room. I'm gonna check it out, but I'm really looking for this time, so I don't know. Definitely getting the Neil Young. That's happening. The effing up. This looks interesting. Neil Young with Crazy Horse. It's a first release, so what's the big appeal to get it on Record Store Day, I wonder? A 2 LP set. Don't see a track listing. From Neil's sleeve notes, why do these old songs live so vividly now? They do to me. Neil Young with Crazy Horse in all their ragged glory. Neil and the horse have played together for over 50 years, and the performances of these songs is a true highlight of that relationship. 9 songs on 2 LPs. Must be some jamming. Doesn't say anything about half speed or anything. With the original song titles replaced with selected lyrics. What does that mean? Original song titles replaced with selected lyrics. So the lyric replaces the song title from the song? I don't know what that means. Farmer John being a cover retains its original title. So he's playing around here. Because like that album he put out, he put an album out last year, and it was towards the end of the year, and he just kind of sat down. I think he was in a studio and just started recording old songs of his in whatever fashion he wanted to, and they just kind of bled into each other, and it was just cool. It's like Neil sitting down with a guitar going, hey, I'm just going to play guitar if you want to hang out and watch. Cool. That's what it felt like. So it was a really cool album, so I picked that one up. So here he is kind of playing around a little bit. The album was recorded in 2023 with a lineup of Billy Talbot, Ralph Molina, Micah Nelson. That's interesting. Micah Nelson, right? Isn't that Willie's son? Nils Lofgren, definitely interested in that. Neil, in the spirit it's offered, made this for the horse lovers. I can't stop it. The horse is running. What a ride we have. Don't want to mess with the vibe. I'm so happy to have this to share. Pressed for Record Store Day on clear vinyl. So there's your deal. It's on clear vinyl. Clear vinyl usually comes out pretty good sounding too, so haven't had a problem with that. So, all right. What you got there? Neil Young, same words, slightly different sound, like Swift has done. Oh, and you just played around with the titles to kind of mess with you, see if you can guess what the song is. I don't know. So that's what I have. So that's cool. I'm going to go over the list. So it looks like doing this here. There's actually more that I'm going to check out than I thought originally. But do a little bit of homework. I got to get the list in this week so they can put an order in or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7. There's 18. I'm going to Oh boy. 18, 19, 20, 20, 20. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut the fat here. No way I'm getting 22 albums on Record Store Day. Some I'm just interested in. So I'll go through, and some of these were just question marks anyway. I'll really kind of cut the fat on it when I start, when it's not an exclusive. And, you can just wait for it to come out. Oh, well, it doesn't have a clear vinyl thing. Neil Young, I might, that's probably one of my top contenders. But there's other ones in here, like the Black Crowes. I'm probably not going to be jumping on that. The Bowie will probably be a top contender. That was an exclusive, so that'll probably be another one too. So yeah, the Black Crowes probably will get next. Jimmy Cliff, I got to listen to it. Nat King Cole, it's an exclusive, so those are all exclusives. Dr. John is a first, so I probably will. The Doors, that's a exclusive, but I need to check on the sound of that. Who put this out? They said it's a really good sounding one, so we'll see. The Dave Grohl one is an exclusive. I don't know. Howlin' Wolf is an exclusive, but I don't know who Southern Echoes. I don't know what that label is. Chris Isaac, that's an exclusive 2 LP set. Have to check that out. Gotta remind myself not to get caught up in the hype, because a lot of people are interested in that Chris Isaac and things like that, and it's like, do you want that? Do I want that? Or is it, ooh, everybody else says it's cool. Got to get away from that. The Memphis Slim and Sonny Boy Williams. I'm going to check that out. I don't know what Red Lightning Records is. The Mingus, that, it's not something I need to have, but it's an exclusive, so I don't know. The Willie Nelsons, they're saying it's an exclusive. I can't imagine they're not going to put out the second volume to that. I don't like it when they do that. Joe Pesci, I'm going to check it out, but it probably won't be getting that. I just want to know what Joe Pesci sounds like, unless I fall in love with the album. Rolling Stones, UK. I'll be checking out the Sonny Rollins. Some good contenders in here. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, probably just to see what that sounds like. The Yardbirds. Probably a top contender. Dwight Yoakam will probably, excuse me, guys. Dwight Yoakam will probably get next, I think, if it doesn't have This Time in it, And Neil Young and Crazy Horse, FNF. And then what was the Frank Zappa? I didn't really look at that one. Frank Zappa for President. 2016, so it's a compilation showcasing his political side. Yeah. Is that a... So it's a 2 LP, but the fourth side is no music, silkscreen image of Frank Zappa and the American flag. So that's cool. It's cool for Zappa fans. I'm there. I'm not complete crazy Zappa fan, but I don't know. I might check this out. I don't know. But that's what I got for you guys. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me, Victor. Good to see you again. It's been a long time. Vincent, I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for popping on for a little bit. That was fun. I had a good time with that. So I'm going to keep this video up, and I might look at it again, or if anybody wants to check it out. But everybody's doing a Record Store Day video, and I just figure I'd do mine and make it go live while I'm going through the list. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll try to get some videos coming out here. I'm feeling better, so I'll be doing that, and that's what I got for you. Yeah, you too, Victor. You right there. You take care. Good to see you up here. Thanks for hanging out. What real quick, what time is it over there in New Zealand? Oh, you're over. So it's way early for you. It's probably, I forget, you're over on the other side there. So it's afternoon for you or morning? Oh, 7:32 p.m. Oh, okay. It is late over here. So it's like yeah, it's 1:30 here. So okay, cool. Yeah, there you are. I always forget New Zealand. You got that. You guys are right there on the little island right there. That is very cool. Maybe one day I'll make it to New Zealand. Who knows? So anyway, thanks for staying up, or maybe you just had dinner. I don't know. I don't know what you just did, Victor, but enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to bed. So I appreciate you watching as always, and I always love your comments and everything. So I appreciate it. So until next time, you take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.